When somebody comes to me, they have a problem.
The client should really hire Jacobs PC not to address one issue that they have, but really to address every single legal issue that could possibly affect them now, 5, 10, 15 years from now.
Our focus is bankruptcy litigation and commercial litigation, with a subset of corporate transactions and real estate transactions.
It all boils down to analysis, one's ability to analyze the facts and try to predict the outcome.
When it comes to a complex case, the first thing after knowing what the client is looking to achieve is to break down the matter into its component parts.
First and foremost, you have to identify the client's objectives. You got to know what the client wants and what they're all about and what they're trying to accomplish, what their problems are, what their obstacles are, what's getting in their way. And it might even be themselves that's getting in their way. They're getting in their own way, that is to say.
A typical case, there's some financial instability, and we are hired to create that stability for our clients.
We are a firm that is able to really understand not just what's facing you today, but how anything that might come around that will impact it.
I generally don't take on a case without vetting it first, because I don't like to lose.
The first thing I like to do is get my head around all the issues at the earliest stage possible, really before the other side can figure out if those issues exist.
You sue somebody. People forget that the other side has a say.
You want to anticipate what the other side is going to argue well in advance of them actually raising it.
This is about problem solving. This isn't necessarily about a fight and litigating just for the fun of it or for the hell of it. This is, we will use litigation as a means of applying pressure to get to a result.
Creativity is very rare. To have the ability of bringing creativity into this firm, take business creativity, mix it with legal creativity, and an understanding of what one must do to avoid the major pitfalls, that's really the time you can help people.
Clients come to us when they have a seemingly impossible situation that they've got to confront, and they want to at the same time maintain the status quo.
We can address really virtually every legal issue, novel or not, that comes through our door.
Clients, they don't want their legal problems to become their entire universe. They just want their legal problems to be handled while their life goes on as usual.
If we have to keep fighting for a long period of time, so be it. But again, if we can reach a pressure point that gets us to an economic result right away, well, that's great. And Leo and the firm do that.
When me and Leo met, he looked over the whole situation and said, look, I'm going to get this resolved for you in 90 days.
This isn't going to be the case where you sign a retainer and then you don't hear from us for weeks. We're constantly reviewing the files, calling the clients.
In Jacobs PC, we're collaborating together in office 5 days a week.
At Jacobs PC, we love a challenge. We strike with efficiency, with accuracy.
And that makes a real difference when it comes to getting the result which the client is looking for in a timely manner.
We do our best to get the job done the right way, and that job is to protect people.
90 days. And he came through.
The firm is remarkably collaborative. When I first started with him, we had a meeting in Club Magneto. We were literally brainstorming. There were like 5 of us there. And Leo did not really seem concerned about the cost of having 5 people there, because he was concerned about the creative process and getting something that really works well.
Unfortunately, you hit a wall, and sometimes you have to get legal involved to handle it.
Did the client become better or be in a better situation than when he first walked in the door? And at Jacobs PC, 99.9% of the time, really 100% of the time, the answer is unequivocally yes.
Things to move a little slower than you might want. I think Leo was going 120 miles per hour when the courts are going 45.
There's a lot of gray in American law, in particular in the bankruptcy practice, and to be able to find that gray to the benefit of your client is a big focus in Jacobs PC's practice.
If you have a serious business and you want to protect it, we're the firm that can help you structure in such a way you don't get impacted by it.
While it may have been expensive, it did produce a very good result for the client because Leo made law.
My name is Leo Jacobs. I'm the managing partner of Jacobs PC.
Jacobs PC really helped us and guided us and held our hand through the process, and where we were able to concentrate on business.
We're one of the few firms where we're constantly communicating with clients, not only just to build a relationship, but to build trust. Because at the end of the day, if you don't trust your lawyer, you're not going to have a good result in the end.
Having worked in big law and worked in a small law firm, I've experienced both worlds. And I'd say the nice advantages of working here is it almost feels like a family.
We all work together because ultimately it's not about us, it's about our clients. And what Jacobs PC allows me to do at least is to focus on getting the client exactly what it is that they deserve.
One of the things that I like about the firm, we share a perspective that these are problems that can be solved.
I think it's fun working with an experienced bankruptcy lawyer like Wayne Greenwald. Very sharp and an excellent writer.
Leo is very much on top of what is the client looking to achieve and how can we achieve that in the most effective way.
At Jacobs PC, everyone gets to participate in the solutions of the firm's clients.
The experience here is very good and very broad. And as I say, the emphasis is on a collaborative approach.
When we're in this team environment, there's one very important thing that is born: creativity.
Leo is very much attuned of doing new things, pushing the envelope.